In Florida, storm prep is second nature, but we often ignore the biggest threat, the trees in our own yards. What if your insurance company denies your storm damage claim because of one specific tree you failed to manage? After a storm, emergency tree removal can cost over $2,000. Proactive care is a small fraction of that price. The most dangerous trees often appear healthy, hiding deadly internal decay or failing roots just out of sight. Next, you'll see the warning signs of a hazardous tree, debunk dangerous myths, and learn strategies to protect your home. So, what exactly makes a tree a hazard in a hurricane? The problem starts with the most visible part, the canopy. A dense, overgrown canopy works like a massive sail, catching the wind and putting immense strain on the trunk and roots. Many homeowners try to prune this, but do it wrong. Topping or hat racking doesn't help. It severely weakens the tree. This bad pruning promotes weak, new branches that are poorly attached, becoming projectiles in the next big storm. Even trees that survive a storm, like pines, can have hidden internal damage, causing them to die months later. But the most catastrophic tree failures begin where you cannot see them. What is happening underground? A tree's root system is its only anchor against hurricane-force winds. Florida's sandy soil often means this anchor is weak. Look for red flags at the tree's base, cracked soil, exposed roots, or fungus. These signal the foundation is failing. Knowing the risks is one thing, but common fixes can make things much worse. What is the single most dangerous myth in Florida tree care? Because these critical problems, from rot to root failure, are invisible, a simple visual check is a recipe for disaster. The most dangerous myth is the hurricane cut for palm trees. Trimming nearly all fronds to reduce wind load is completely wrong. This practice actually starves the palm of nutrients and weakens its central bud, making it more likely to snap in a storm. These hidden dangers and common mistakes lead to severe financial and legal consequences. Let's examine the real-world costs. If your hazardous tree falls on a neighbor's property, you can be held legally and financially responsible for all the damage. And that insurance denial we mentioned? Negligence is exactly what insurers look for to reject your claim, leaving you with the entire bill. So how do you get ahead of this? Timing is everything. Proactive pruning needs to happen in late winter or early spring. This gives the tree time to heal and strengthen before storm season hits. Last-minute pruning creates fresh, vulnerable wounds. The best defense is a long-term one. When planting new trees, choose wind-resistant native species like live oaks or gumbo limbos. University of Florida studies also show that how you plant matters. Trees in groups have much higher survival rates than isolated ones. These are strong strategies, but how do you apply them to your existing mature trees? This is where you must move beyond DIY. We've seen the danger of the visible sail effect in the canopy and the invisible threat of failing root systems below. Only a certified arborist can properly assess both. They possess specialized knowledge to create a full risk profile of your property. A professional assessment is more than a safety check. It's a financial document. It proves to your insurer you were not negligent. By shifting from reactive panic to proactive management, your trees change from a potential liability into a protective asset. Well-maintained trees act as organic flood walls. They absorb huge amounts of stormwater and buffer wind, actively defending your home. So, what are the 3 key steps you should take before the next storm season begins to protect your property? 1. Get a professional tree risk assessment from a certified arborist. Don't guess. Get a documented plan to know your real risk. 2. Act on that plan well before hurricane season. Late winter and early spring are the best times for any corrective work. 3. Develop a long-term strategy for your property's trees. This includes choosing the right species for any new plantings. Managing your trees isn't just another storm prep task. It's a foundational strategy to protect your finances, property, and family.